O revered Eon, though I have long departed from the lands under your protection, I still believe that in your infinite mercy, you can still hear my voice and answer my humble prayers.
That voice.
May our path forward be bathed in the light, unhindered by the shadow. May the mortals of both shores be freed from sorrow, no longer divided by the veil of life and death.
You.
And may Noah find the true path home, no longer ensnared by the web of false memories. Finally, may we both survive to see our paths cross once more. I will wait for you, always, Noah.
Wait. You're... Rasa! Wait! Was I dreaming? The sun... I can feel its setting light, yet I feel no pain. Am I still in the dream? This coast feels oddly familiar. Is it just my imagination? I can't shake the feeling that I've been here before. Wait, coast. That's right. To save Amy from famine, I grabbed her and dove into the sea. Did the waves wash me ashore? And Amy, could she be nearby? I wonder what happened to Empusa and the others on the ship. Empusa? Couldn't be. Such a bestial transformation would surely offend her sense of aesthetics. Their temperament, though, is uncannily similar.
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
He's the fine revelation.
Customer. That's not a customer.
A few
Sorry! We only have one item in stock! And that's that.
I shall dedicate the finale of life to this death. Done with my deepest devotion.
That's not a customer.
Lower time and return for one more!
Seems I was right. They all bear markings on their bodies. Some kind of symbol. The symbol of a sea monster looks almost exactly like the emblem of the El Dorado. As I recall, Goldland's notes also mentioned that they would mark their blood beast experiments. Seeing this many test subjects from the El Dorado here is both bad and good news. The bad news? The El Dorado has most likely sunk, but if the blood beasts and I all washed up on this island, the ship must have went down near the coast. There's a good chance the others made it too. And they just came from that direction. If I follow the beach, I might find more survivors.
We still have a long journey ahead. As you wish. Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine revelation.
Evil! That's not
I shall dedicate the finale of Life Symphony to this dance.
Sorry! We only have one item in stock! And that's...
The dance must not end here. As you wish. Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of Life Symphony to this dance and return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of Life Symphony to this dance and return what once was! The dance must not end here.
Is this the other end of the beach? It looks like I've walked the entire coastline on this side of the island. I haven't seen any traces of other people along the way, nor any wreckage from the El Dorado. Could Mpuza and the others be somewhere on this island? I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I've only explored this side of the island. Who knows what I'll find inland or on the other coast? Am I even sure this is an island? I've been walking along this coast for quite some time since I came to, yet the daylight hasn't changed at all. It's as if the sun is constantly watching me, hanging motionless at the edge of the sky, just out of reach. And apart from those black blood crabs, I haven't seen any other living creatures, along with that chaotic dream. This place feels almost like the afterlife. Maybe I actually drowned at sea. That would explain a few things. Is there a place where the sun never sets? Right, the location of the next moon blessed, and the home of the silver-haired heretic lie toward the sunset. That's what Cain said. We boarded Goldlin's ship precisely because only the El Dorado could reach the legendary Sunset Isle. If the ship was sailing towards Sunset Isle the entire time, perhaps we were already close to our destination when famine awakened. Then, could this be that legendary place? Have I ended up here due to sheer coincidence? But I still haven't seen another soul. If only someone could shed some light on all this. Anyone would do.
Stop! Stay away! No, please, I don't taste good.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. It's just... I fell and hurt my leg when I got startled. Ow!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm so relieved to finally see another soul out here.
Thank you for saving me. I've always been scared of the dark and wild animals.
I have a lot I'd like to ask you, but let's find somewhere safe first.
Okay, but I don't think I can walk. I'm really sorry for being such a burden.
Don't worry. I'll take care of these old friends of mine. We can have a long chat after.
They're your friends?
Well, I guess they don't see it that way anymore.
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Here's the fine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of Life Symphony to this dance.
That's not a customer.
A futile flow of time and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
A futile endeavor. I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony. The flow of time and return what once was!
How evil! That's not a customer.
A futile endeavor. I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this dance.
Seeing them like this, I can't help but feel sorry for them.
But they were trying to kill us moments ago.
I mean, it's sad that they were used as test subjects. Maybe their former selves never meant to hurt anyone, but those who did this to them must have had their reasons too. I suppose this is what Master often referred to as survival of the fittest.
We don't know if we'll run into them again here. We should find somewhere that's safe.
Oh, my clothes are all dirty. Your clothes, they look very expensive.
I think that's the first time someone said that to me. This isn't really my usual style of dress. Anyway, how's your leg? Does it still hurt? I could carry you on my back.
No. That won't be necessary. It's much better now. I should be able to walk.
All right, but don't push yourself. Those crabs have the advantage on this coastal terrain. Let's head inland first. There's also something I want to check on the way.
Okay.
What joy is there to be found in such things? As you wish.
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this dance.
That's not a customer.
A futile
How evil! That's not a customer.
flow of time and return I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony. What joy is there to be found in such things? As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Allow me to present the dance.
Here's the
That's
fine
not a
revelation.
customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony.
That's not a customer.
The flow of time and return what once was.
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony
Did we overdo it?
to this
Oh
dance.
my!
As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance.
Here's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this
That's not a
dance.
customer.
A futile endeavor.
We only have one item in stock.
Time
And that's
return what
that.
once was.
That's not a customer. Did we overdo it? Oh my! It seems they're out
That should take care of it. Can you stand?
I'll try. It doesn't hurt anymore.
It appears to be just a sprain, but you should still be careful.
Thank you, Mr.
Just call me Noah. By the way,
My name is Piera Paracelsus. You can just call me Piera.
Piera. There's no need to be so nervous. Are you not used to talking to strangers?
I'm just used to being alone. I don't know what to say.
Is that why I didn't see you on the ship? Were you by yourself the whole time?
Ship?
Wait, you weren't a passenger on the El Dorado?
No, I wasn't. I came here to find my hometown.
You lived here? Are there other people living on this island?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I've never actually lived here. Most of what I know I heard from my family. They told me Sunset Isle was the ancestral home of our family, the Paracelsuses. This is my first time here.
What did you just say? So, this really is Sunset Isle?
Is something wrong?
Sorry for getting carried away. I didn't mean to startle you. Could this really be just a coincidence? After everything that happened on the El Dorado, I still ended up here. This island, where the next Moonblast is supposed to be. And the location of my hometown, according to Kane.
Noah! Behind you!
They followed us all the way here? How is your leg?
It should be fine.
All right, stay close to me. Let's take care of these guys first. I still have a lot of questions for you.
As you wish. Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony.
That's not a customer.
The flow of time and return what once was.
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony.
Sorry! We only have one item in stock! And that's that.
Flow of time and return what once was.
That's not a customer. Evil! That's not a customer.
We should be safe for now. Are you all right? You've been breathing heavily this whole time.
I'm just a bit tired. I'll be fine after I catch my breath. Earlier you mentioned you had something to ask me?
I was told that my hometown is on Sunset Isle.
Then you're also from here. And you've only heard about it from others. Could we be in the same boat?
Not exactly. You were raised somewhere else, but me... I lost my memory... I can't remember much about my past. But since this was also your family's origins, is there any chance you've heard someone mention me?
I don't have many friends, and I rarely talk to other people. I'm really sorry.
No, it was just wishful thinking on my part. I should have known it wouldn't be that... Huh?
Something the matter?
I thought I just saw a person walk by over there. You said this was your first time here, but surely you arrived before me. Do you know when you got here?
Today. But maybe not. I really can't tell, because...
The sun never sets here.
Yes. My mother told me about the legend of this island. Our home is forever chasing the sun across the sea, so night never falls.
Night never falls. Never night.
Never Night. Huh. Your name is just like the legend. So you really are from here.
Getting back to what I wanted to ask. Have you seen anyone else since you've been here?
No. Besides those crabs, you're the first soul I've seen.
Then that figure I saw... Was it my imagination?
The dance must not end here.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing. As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance of hero.
That's not a customer.
A few. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
The flow of time and return what once was!
That was too easy.
As you wish.
Here's the fine revelation. The flow of time and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony. The flow of time and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
What joy is there to be found in such things? As you wish.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Here's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer. That's not a customer.
A futile. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
That was too easy.
This dance.
Was it really just my imagination? That figure I saw. I think they were going this way.
Wait! I'm sorry. I'm just a little winded.
No, it's my fault. I got caught up in the moment.
No, it's just... This thing is a little heavy. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
I've been meaning to ask. Why have you been carrying that coffin this whole time?
Well, it's because...
Who's there?
What's wrong?
Now I'm certain there are people here. Stay here. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Where did she go? Have you found Dr. Ressa?
I've looked all over, but she's nowhere to be seen. With everything that's happening on the island right now.
Dr. Ressa is our last hope. She's the only one who can save us from turning into those monsters.
Hey, did you just say Ressa?
Aren't you... Noah?
It is you? The young man who's always with Dr. Ressa.
You know me?
This is no time for jokes. Where's the doctor? You two were inseparable.
We were inseparable, but I can't even remember anything about her.
Stop talking nonsense. Just tell us where the doctor is.
Maybe he really doesn't know. Remember, Dr. Ressa said that Noah was a person without memories.
I have no memories.
Damn it! Just when I thought we found a lead on the doctor, it's just an empty shell who can't remember anything.
I'm an empty shell.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die alone. You're coming with me!
It's all your fault. Dr. Ressa abandoned us because of you, and now look what's become of this island.
Ressa left because of me.
You doomed us all! You should be the one rotting in the ground! Noah Nevernight!
What are they saying? I can't remember anything.
Noah, no matter what happens, you must have faith in yourself. You must live on. I'll be waiting for you here. Always.
His voice. Why does it sound so familiar? So comforting. Thank you for waking me up. I promise I'll remember. Remember who you are.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing. As you wish.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance.
He's my revelation. Evil! That's not.
I shall dedicate the finale of my symphony to this dance. And return with one more! I shall dedicate the finale of my symphony to this dance. And return with once was!
That's not a customer. Sorry! We only have one item stuck!
A few.
And that's death.
I shall dedicate the finale of my symphony of time and return what once was!
Bring back Dr. Ressa. Bring back our families.
Give back everything you took from us! Noah Nevernight!
Tell me what I did. Why you hate me so much. Did I really live on this island? What is my connection to Ressa? What did I do to this island?
Oh, you'll remember eventually. You'll remember everything.
And when you do, we will be waiting for you at the place of your true birth!
It just vanished. But how?
Noah, did something happen?
Piera, are you all right? Wait, are you really Piera?
Of course. Why would you ask that?
Sorry. I just had a really strange encounter. It's still messing with my head.
Was it people who vanish into thin air?
You saw them too. Do you know who they are? Did they hurt you?
She appeared not long after you left.
Was it someone from the island? Did they attack you?
No. The person who appeared was my grandmother.
Your grandmother? Is she on this island? No, it can't be. A normal person can't just vanish.
My grandmother passed away a long time ago. And the person I saw was much younger than the grandmother I remember.
Did she say anything to you?
She said, "Welcome back to the home of the sunset, to the resting place of memories."
Kiera, maybe this island really is our home after all. There are people who recognize us here, but also secrets that are beyond our understanding. If we get separated again, this gesture will be our way of telling it's the real us.
Like this?
Let's go. All the crazy things that we've encountered so far, I don't think it's just the island welcoming us home.
Why did Noah choose that particular gesture? Is it really just a coincidence? What do you think?
The dance must not end here.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine revelation.
Customer. That's not a customer.
Futile endeavor. Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
That's not a customer.
I shall meditate the finale of life's symphony. This the dance of time and return with
We still have a long journey ahead. As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to
That's
this
not a
dance.
customer.
A futile endeavor.
We only have one item in stock. And
Return
that's
with
that.
one blood. I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this dance.
That was too easy.
As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
Here's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this
That's
dance.
not a customer.
And return with one blood.
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony and return
That's
with
not a
one blood.
customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
The dance must not end here. Ah, what a perfect chance to unwind.
The area's secure.
If this stiff hadn't tagged along. Didn't I tell you to catch a boat back to the church without me? Why are you still here?
A vice commander's sworn duty is to protect their bell ringer.
Listen to yourself. How many bell ringers do you know need a bodyguard?
I do not know the answer to that, but the saint said,
It's always Saint this and Saint that. That old hag didn't assign you vice commanders to us for our safety. You're here to monitor me.
monitor you. I do not understand.
What I mean is, Ugh! Just forget it. I can't believe I actually thought about trying to explain this to Darcius. Well, since I can't have any alone time, let's just go find our objective.
The Child of Calamity. Death.
Yes, this is all his fault. Making me suffer that infernal boat ride and having to step foot on this bizarre island again. Even though we, the choir, were the ones who captured him on this very island 66 years ago, he still remains a thorn in my side.
Orders are orders. He escaped some days ago, and they tasked us with recapturing him.
Do you really buy that? Oh, Darcius, you really do believe everything you're told?
Are you saying he did not escape?
For the past 66 years, death has been sealed beneath the cathedral. It's impossible for him to escape on his own.
I do not understand what you're getting at.
Someone deliberately let him go. A traitor within our ranks.
But he was kept in the central chamber.
And there lies the problem. Within the church, only the bell ringers are allowed access to that place. So the traitor...
Was it you?
Certainly not! But if there's really a traitor in league with the Calamity among the 12 bell ringers, I can't even fathom the catastrophe it would bring.
How could the Saint not know about this?
This is why I can't stand that old hag. She acts like she knows everything, but never lifts a finger.
That is the will of Eon, perhaps.
We're not here to worry about the Saint. Our priority is to capture Death after he escaped.
There's something I still don't understand.
What is it now?
If he's been gone for days, why are we searching here?
Because when we captured him the first time, he left something very important here. Hey now, little ones! It's not polite to eavesdrop.
Neutralizing the threat. As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Allow me to present the dance.
Here's a fine revelation.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance.
That's not a customer.
And return what I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
That's not a customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion. I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony to this dance.
They disintegrated. Did I overdo it?
How peculiar. Blood beasts don't just vanish upon death.
I thought they were just wild beasts.
Have you forgotten? The gravekeepers of the Paracelsus family who have lived on this island for generations. Their blood awakening takes the form of wild boars. 66 years ago, when the black blood disease ravaged this island, we fought many of their transformed kin. Hold on. The transformed gravekeepers from 66 years ago just materialized before us and vanished just the same. Ah, I understand now!
I still don't.
These creatures, they're not blood beasts at all.
But didn't you say they were?
Shh! I'm trying to connect the pieces.
Yes, Commander.
Look,
If you come across creatures like the ones we just dispatched, don't waste your time on them. They're neither beast nor blood beast. In fact, they don't even exist. All things on this island should have perished on that fateful day 66 years ago. Everything you saw and will see are merely shades formed from the lingering longings of those devoured by death. Nothing more.
Longings. But if we can see them, does that mean we also have a longing for something on this island?
Did we overdo it? Oh my! It seems...
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
A few
Flow of time, and return what once was!
A few
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony. Flow of time, and return what once was!
Did we overdo it?
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise. Those who don't know subservience shall be punished. Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
As you wish. As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance. Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
A few dungeon of my deepest devotion.
And return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
Did we overdo it?
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Allow me to present the dance.
I merely plucked it in passing.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
I merely plucked it in passing.
Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
Dungeon of my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's Symphony.
A futile jest.
The flow of time, and return what once was!
That was too easy.
Piera, are you sure we're going the right way?
Grandmother just told me that this island is actually quite small. If we head inland towards the mountain, we'll find the island's only village at its base.
That makes sense. If Mpuza and the others ended up here too, they'd probably look for a village first. Well, Iona would, at least. But you said your grandmother told you. I don't recall seeing anyone that could be your grandmother on the way here.
Well, I know it's hard to believe since you couldn't see her.
I'm not doubting you, Piera. I'm just wondering if it's possible that we're not seeing the same people.
Noah, you don't think I'm just making this up, do you?
I did have that thought at first, which is why I didn't respond when the islanders greeted me along the way. But you, on the other hand, seem genuinely unaware of their existence.
Oh, I see. Noah, you're really perceptive, aren't you?
From my observations, you have occasionally interacted with people that I can't see. But these interactions seem to be genuine.
But how is that possible? Could they be ghosts?
Are you afraid of ghosts, Piera?
Sorry. I promise I won't get scared. I won't cause you any trouble.
I may not be able to see your grandmother, but I could see how happy you were when you were talking with her, even though you know she passed away many years ago.
Because my grandmother was the one who raised me, and I miss her so much. I just want to talk to her again, even if it's just an illusion from my longing.
Noah, do you remember what I always used to say? Behind every frightful specter lies a soul that someone else misses dearly.
Yes. I remember every word, Ressa. What? What am I saying? Ressa? Who's Ressa?
Ressa is the island's best doctor. She's our only hope for survival. But you, Noah Nevernight, you stole her from us.
I did?
You stole our son, our only hope.
You brought death upon us. You turned us into these abominations.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any of you. I don't even remember who Ressa was.
No, you just don't want to remember. You're terrified to face what you've done to all of us.
How utterly despicable, Nevernight. You think you can wash away all your sins just by pretending to not remember? I truly don't know who you are, or what you want me to return. But let me make one thing clear. You have no idea who I am. The person I am now. I won't be manipulated by your words. I'll uncover the truth about my past on my own terms.
As you wish.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
I merely plucked it in passing.
Here's the kind revelation.
Customer.
And return what once was!
Sorry! We only have one item!
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this flow of time and return what once was!
Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this death. Flow of time and return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this death. A futile.
That's not to the customer.
You are Noah Nevernight indeed. You haven't changed at all. So self-absorbed, so cold, and yet so strong.
So you were truly that special to Dr. Ressa? No! I can't accept it!
Jason. And Sola.
Noah, Are you alright? You look terribly pale. You suddenly started talking to yourself, and then drew your sword out of nowhere.
I'm sorry for scaring you. It's probably because I've encountered all these people who seem to know me. Yet I can't recognize them. My memories are all jumbled up.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing, right, Noah? It means you've come to the right place. This is your homeland. If there are people here who remember you, that's proof that you existed here. This is where you've always belonged. When you meet those you truly yearn for, and those who truly yearn for you, you'll surely remember everything.
I hope so. Wait. Piera, do you remember what you said before?
That you'll surely remember everything?
No, about your grandmother.
I miss her, and just want to see her again?
What else?
Even if she's an illusion, created from my longing?
A homeland where the sun never sets. A lonely isle of the dead's longing. Sunset Isle is where I'll find the next Moonblast connected to my memories. Piera, I need to know. What exactly is inside that coffin you're carrying?
What's wrong, Noah? You got really serious all of a sudden.
Forgive me for presuming, but... your true identity. Could it be that you're the gravekeeper of the divine body on this island?
We still have a long journey ahead. As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
That's not a... Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
And that's that.
And return where I shall dedicate the finale of life's
That's not a customer.
Done with my deepest devotion.
flow of time. And return where I shall dedicate the finale of life's to this dance.
What joy is there to be found in...
As you wish. Here's the fine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of life's
That's not a customer.
Sorry! We only have one item in stock!
And that's that.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's We still have a long journey ahead. As you wish. Here's the fine revelation.
Customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony. As this dance.
We only
I shall dedicate the finale of life's
And that's that.
and return but once more.
Did we overdo it?
Oh my! It seems that...
Why are you suddenly asking me about that? What did the people you saw say to you?
You've been acting strange. You can't see what I see, yet you assumed they said something to me. And you're obviously afraid of ghosts, yet you completely trust what they have been telling you.
That's because...
You already knew about this island's strange phenomenon.
But I wasn't lying. It really is my first time here. Even though this is my hometown.
I believe you. But that doesn't mean you haven't heard about this place. Perhaps from relatives who once lived here?
How did you know? It's your first time here too, but you've already figured out this island.
That's because I've experienced this type of phenomenon twice before.
Huh? What do you mean?
A few days ago, I walked into a cave and was sent 20 years into the past. Then, just before arriving on this island, I boarded a ship that could devour people.
Noah, you've really been through a lot, haven't you?
I appreciate the concern. But it was the presence of a divine body that linked those two events.
Divine body? I've only read about them in my grandmother's books. I never imagined you would have encountered them firsthand, and twice at that.
So it was your grandmother who told you about this island?
Yes. As you deduced, the Paracelsus family has been the gravekeepers of Sunset Isle for generations.
Paracelsus. That's quite an unusual name. Please forgive me if my pronunciation is off.
It seems you've met the gravekeepers from other families, haven't you, Noah?
Yes. We've been through a lot together. They're all precious companions to me now.
Oh, I see. I'm a bit envious of them, because I've always been alone. As you already know, Noah, I'm the last remaining member of the Paracelsus family. The Gravekeeper's duty naturally fell to me, the only one left.
So, your family's duty must be to...
Naturally you'd know, Noah. Yes, it's to guard the calamity sealed on this island.
You've been so open with me. I shouldn't keep this from you either. The truth is, the reason my companions and I came to Sunset Isle was to find the calamity, or as we call it, the Moonblast.
Oh, so you didn't come because this is your hometown, Noah?
No, that's also one of the reasons. I nearly lost my life. And more importantly, I lost all my memories. I don't remember who I am or where I'm from. At first, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to find the answers. Who am I? What kind of person was I in the past? Does it really matter?
Then why, Noah? Why do you still...
It's because of my companions. The blurred figure in my memories who promised to wait for my return. And now, those by my side striving towards our common goal, the Moonblast. I hesitated. I thought about becoming a different person, discarding all of my past. But I just couldn't do it. Even if I've lost the past I can't remember, I still have the present with them. I will never abandon these companions who've walked this road with me. Piero, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
After hearing your words, I realized how I'm the complete opposite of you. It's so frustrating. I know who I am. I know where I'm from. I know my duty. I haven't forgotten anything. I want so badly to tell Grandmother. To tell everyone on the island. I'm Piera. I've come home today. I remember my family's duty. I've learned so much from the church's teachers. I've grown up. I'm no longer that timid child who cried at everything. And when I finally summoned the courage to speak these truths, I found myself utterly alone.
Piera. Why are you laughing?
Because I've finally been able to get everything off my chest. And there's even someone to listen to me.
You mean me?
Yes. Noah, you're not just a phantom, right? You're a real, living person, right?
I sure hope so. At least I feel like I'm alive. But come to think of it, how should we define being alive?
Noah, are you the type to get hung up on these philosophical questions? That's not what I meant to discuss with you. I just thought, rather than being sad about the lonely past, I should be grateful for the person who's here in the present, who's willing to listen, a kind person who values their companions.
And here I thought you weren't much of a talker.
Noah, you just said you came to the island to find the Calamity, right? But you called it a moon-blessed?
Well, it's complicated. Can you tell me what you know about the Calamity first?
Yes. To thank you for helping me, I'll tell you what I know of the Calamity from my grandmother and family members. Where to begin? Yes. My grandmother told me that up until 66 years ago, all members of our family were still living on this island.
Watch out!
What's going on? Is something there?
We're being attacked by blood beasts. You can't see them.
I can't.
Then, can we assume they can't harm you either?
Grandmother did tell me about the rules governing these phantoms, but she never mentioned if the ones we can't see could be harmful.
Let me take care of these. Then you can explain these rules to me.
As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance.
He's the fine
That's not a
revelation.
customer. That's not a customer.
We only have
The finale of life.
And that's that.
And return what once was!
That's not my deepest devotion.
I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony. And return what once was!
sorry. We only have one item in stock.
And that's that.
I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony.
That's not a customer. Done with my deepest devotion.
And return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony to this
So these are
dance.
indeed phantoms. What are the rules that determine how they appear, and to whom?
It's people's longings. Grandmother said that due to the influence of the divine bodies somewhere on Sunset Isle, these phantoms of longing often materialize into physical form, and what each person sees is based on who they long for and those that long for them.
But those were wild boars. What possible longing could I have for them?
Actually, instead of longing, perhaps memories might be more accurate.
Memories? But I don't have any memories of them. Wait, does that mean the divine body on this island can awaken memories that I can't remember?
My grandmother probably never encountered someone with memory loss, so I'm afraid I wouldn't know.
This feeling of memories being excavated from deep within my mind. Yeah, it's as if I've experienced it somewhere not long ago. Either way. For now, we only know that the divine body on this island is causing these phantoms to materialize based on people's longings. But for the divine body, or the calamity, I still have no idea where they are, or what they look like.
Grandmother never told me about them either. What do you think, Noah? Where do you think they could be?
The divine bodies I've encountered before didn't have any set forms. One turned out to be an entire cave, while another was a golden tree shaped like a ship's keel. So even if someone told me that the never-setting sun here was the divine body, I wouldn't find it surprising.
The sun is the divine body? Noah, that's very romantic.
Well, it's just one of many theories. I have no means to prove it, though. However, I have a strong feeling that the sealed calamity is very close to us.
Uh-huh?
We can easily check that. For example, open that coffin on your back.
That was too easy.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing. As you wish. As you wish. As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing. I merely plucked it in passing.
Divine revelation. I shall dedicate the finale of life.
We only have one item in stock!
And that's done. And return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony. Transmit of destiny. Done with my deepest devotion. Flow of time and return what once was! What joy is there to be found in such things? As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing.
All raw materials for my merchandise. All raw materials for my merchandise.
Allow me to present the dance.
All raw materials for my merchandise. All raw materials for my merchandise.
He's divine revelation. Dungeon of my deepest devotion. The flow of time. I shall dedicate the finale of life.
Did we overdo it?
When I first brought this up, you skillfully avoided the question, but I can't ignore the fact that you've been keeping secrets, especially with all these strange things going on.
I would never hide something about the calamity. But this is different. I'm sorry. It's a secret I must keep.
I see. The village you mentioned before. It's in this direction, right?
Noah? Are you not going to ask anymore? Do you believe me?
You are the Piera I know, so of course I believe you. If you say your secret is not related to the Calamity, that's enough for me.
But
Secrets are like scars we all carry. A friend understands that. Let's get to that village before nightfall. Oh, I forgot. The sun doesn't set here.
Noah? The truth is, even if we find the village, there likely won't be anyone there. There shouldn't be another living soul left on this island.
So that's why you were so surprised when you first saw me, but remained calm when you saw the phantoms.
Paracelsus, the calamity that our family has sealed for generations, is called death.
Death.
Grandmother said that since ancient times, our family has resided on this isolated island alongside the calamity known as death. As a result of this calamity's influence, the members of our family are cursed with very short lifespans, and the succession of gravekeepers is frequent. Even so, our ancestors never feared death. Instead, while guarding the divine body, they were also researching methods to completely eradicate death.
Is it because the sealed calamity is still cursing the family members that they want to completely eradicate the calamity itself? The members of the Landis family we encountered covet the power of the calamity. In contrast, the Paracelsus family are sworn mortal enemies of the calamity. It appears that the families guarding the divine body each have their own different convictions and levels of resolve. Hold on a second. You just said there are no living people on this island now. That means your family struggles.
Yes, we failed. But not everyone died. Grandmother says she remembers that day vividly. 66 years ago, during a fierce thunderstorm, when the sun was completely shrouded by dark clouds, the village's best doctor claimed she had found a way to fight against death and needed everyone's help. But
the method backfired, causing death to break free from its seal instead.
You've heard this story too.
No, I'm just piecing things together based on what happened to your family. How things might have gone. But you said not everyone died. Why is that?
Because the church suddenly arrived. As if they were already prepared for Death's awakening. The 10th bell ringer at the time arrived on the island with her choir.
The 10th bell ringer at the time?
Yes. That bell ringer ended up sacrificing herself during the battle against death.
Death was that much stronger than a bell ringer.
Grandmother said that at the time, the faithful across the entire continent were in a state of panic. People saw that the church's bell ringers, who had always seemed invincible, could still be... But that was from 66 years ago. It's not surprising that you haven't heard about it, Noah.
So after that, since death never broke free, that means...
Death might have won the fight, but it was also severely weakened. The remaining members of the choir and the doctor were able to seal it again. Death, being far too dangerous, was sealed within the church's territories, and the survivors of our family followed.
So that's why you said you were learning from the church's teachers. You were actually born and raised in the church's territories. But Piera, if death has been sealed in the church's territories for the past 66 years, and the island has been abandoned by your family, why did you return now?
Because 7 days ago, Death broke free from the church's territories.
Death escaped 7 days ago?
Yes, and I overheard the teachers saying that Death would likely return here. As the last gravekeeper of the Paracelsus family, it is my duty. Shortly after I arrived here, I met those crab friends. And you, Noah, that's all I know. The story from 66 years ago that my grandmother told me.
But how is that possible?
Noah? What's wrong? You look pale.
If this island has been uninhabited for 66 years, how could it be my hometown? But I also saw those phantoms. So just who are they?
This can't be.
Yes. How could this happen?
No, it's not that. It's death.
Death?
Found you at last.
What the hell is that thing?
No, I don't know. It looks kind of like how my grandmother described death.
This is death? Just going about in the open like this? If this thing is capable of defeating even the bell ringers, I must create a chance for Piera to escape. Piera! Hide behind me! Run as soon as you get the chance!
But...
It's the demon that destroyed your family and this island. You didn't come back just to offer up your life, did you?
As you wish.
Allow me to present the dance.
As you wish. I merely plucked it in passing. I merely plucked it in passing.
Allow me to present the dance.
Here's the fine revelation.
We only have one item in stock! And that's
The
that.
flow of time, and return what once was! I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony.
That's not a testament.
My deepest devotion. The flow of time, I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony. To this dance.
Evil! Not a customer.
The flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer. We only have one item in stock! And that's that.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony. Time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer. Evil! That's not a customer.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony. To this death. Flow of
That's
time,
not a customer.
and return what once was!
Evil! That's not a customer.
The flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life's symphony. The flow of time, and return what once was!
That's not a customer.
Its voice. I think it's directly communicating with my mind. Noah, can you hear it too?
I can. I'm actually getting used to this by now. The terrifying appearance. The inescapable whispers. Just like the previous calamities I've encountered.
So this really is death? The despair that our ancestors fought against for centuries, only to succumb to in the end?
Welcome back.
Damn it! It's back! Is that... Ressa?
Noah, look carefully. That is not me. You must wake up. We made a promise. We both have to live on. We'll meet again someday. I know we will.
Piera! Don't answer its call! Don't let it tamper with your memories!
No, I don't... I can't hear the other voices.
Think of happy thoughts. Remember your grandmother.
Grandmother? I'm sorry, I still can't do it.
A bit of the divine body.
Its behavior changed. Is it targeting the Paracelsus bloodline now? Just like famine. I won't let you lay a finger on her!
Noah?
For some reason, this thing's contamination doesn't seem to affect me. But in terms of raw fighting ability, you're a pitiful excuse for something called death. The calamities I've faced before were far more formidable.
Return to nothingness!
I told you! These tricks won't work against... Oh, Peter! Watch out!
Huh? Noah? Noah! The dance must not end here.